All right, all right, all right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. You feel me? Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're gonna do a little cooking this morning. You know, nothing too serious. Just gonna talk a little boxing. You know, you feel me? Yeah, man. Had a request yesterday after my show ended yesterday. Well, I said during the show, I said if y'all wanted me to talk about something, and just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment or whatever. So I got a cash app yesterday. Brother asked me to talk about Canelo Alvarez. He wanted my thoughts on Canelo Alvarez versus Andre Ward and Canelo Alvarez versus Marvin Hagler. And I thought that was what's it? Well, shit. If I'm gonna go that far, I might as well just do Canelo Alvarez versus some of the best, the all-time great fighters from 168. You know, 160 to 168. You know what I'm saying? Might as well just cook on it that way. You know, make it more interesting. Y'all are welcome to engage in this with me. Matter of fact, I might put the link in the chat, and well, I might send. I ain't gonna let everybody on it. I might let a few of y'all on here. I don't want no them little trolls. You know, they're gonna, hey, 78, put the link in the chat, guys. Just come on over. You know, weirdos. But y'all smash that like button, ladies and gents. Smash the like button. Yep. Man, oh man, oh man. Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building thus far. Yeah. I'm like addicted to these fucking mints now, man. You know what I mean? Addicted to these mints, man. Gotta have a mint in my mouth every time I do a video now. Kyle, KO the guy. Salute, homie. See you in the building. Let me see here. Miami Snoopy 305. What it do? Let's see. Brandon Adam Perry. What's happening? DJ Zion Love. Q Joppy. Player made for life. Black Attack Circle. Salute. Ricky Rogers. What's happening, fam? Soul Power in here. Let's see here. Y'all must have forgot what's happening. KO in the building. Let's see. QCP 1000. Black Polo. Slip the jab. What's the I think it's I'm God 813. Salute. Sean Snowden. The homie Jay West in here. Welcome down, Ram. Big stepping in the building. What's happening, Ram? Hey, Ram, you see we got some stalkers out this motherfucker, bro. We're going to talk about it later. Man, we got some stalkers out this motherfucker. Like, unbelievable stalkers. Let me see here. Joseph Townsend, what it do? Big Joe Townsend, always coming through, representing that money and magic. You dig? Yes, indeed. Joe Townsend said Butter Pekin Rican. Yes, indeed. Make sure you go over there. Check out Butter Pekin Rican. Hit the link in the description. Hit that OnlyFans. You will not be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Will not be disappointed. You know what I mean? Your best bet is to get that 3-month deal. Go and get that 3-month joint. Snatch it on up. I mean, if you just want to do a little window shopping, you know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Bank statement bullies. What's happening, fam? Young World in the building. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa in the joint. Let me see here. Sister Lala D. Salute. Lala D. Man, I got so much love for Lala D, man. Lala always, she's so supportive. These sisters be so supportive, man. Lala, she be with the dog shit, man. She fuck with everything. Salute to the sister. Let me see here. Macadam 1, what's happening? Kyle the Face Stiller. BBG. JC in the building. Let me see. Renick 313. Young Deezy 2007. D-Man Jr. Phil J508. Tavares Dot. I think I said Young World. King Jr. Jordy King was happening. Ronnie L. Brown. Rod Neal. Gregory X. Salute, brother. Let me see here. TZ Frank was happening. Cowboys for Life. Oh, what's that, Silv? I can't read your name, family. It's all put together. I can't read it, family. Salute to you. I see you in here. Tamir Ali. Chef Boyardee. Dane Watson. What's happening? You know what I mean? Let me see here. Cedric Taylor. What's happening? Chucky Soul. Frequent Flyer. King Makulu. King Strick. Mansa Musa. KO for Miles. Salute to everybody in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, we finna get it cooking though. Can't read everybody, but much love, much appreciation to everybody in the building. What's happening, Junior? I see you in here. Main event, Mark. What's happening? Homie D McGee, what it do? I see y'all. All right, let's go and start cooking, shall we? Oh man. All right, so there's been a few rumblings about Andre Ward and Canelo Alvarez. For years, they've been talking about Andre Ward and Canelo Alvarez, the possibility of that fight taking place. You know what I mean? The possibility of who will win, Andre Ward, Canelo Alvarez, that type of thing. Andre Ward has been retired. He retired undefeated. I believe he was like, what was Andre Ward, 36-0, 32-0? I can't remember what Andre Ward was when he retired. But Ward retired undefeated. His career was a wonderful career. Just, Ward had a lot of injury problems and stuff like that. And he had to just, put his health first. And, you know what I mean? So he destroyed Kovalev 2 times and then kick back, relax. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie D McGee in that Cash App. Much love, much appreciation, brother. Appreciate that. Okay, Taquan Savage say 32-0. Okay, bet. Yeah, what was I knew he was like 32 or 36-0. So now, let's deal with that fight first, man. You know what I'm saying? So I guess today we're gonna do some fantasy matchups like boxing is today anyways, a bunch of fantasy matchups because we don't never get no fights we want to see. But Andre Ward versus Canelo, how would that fight go in my opinion? I think Andre Ward is too strong and too big for Canelo Alvarez. I think he is too intelligent for Canelo Alvarez as well. I think Canelo upper body movement, he could avoid some fire from Andre Ward, but he wouldn't be able to avoid Andre Ward all night. Andre Ward would get on the inside. Ward had the ability to close the distance, and control the distance and shit like that. He would close range on you. He would get on the inside and fight you from the pocket. You know what I mean? He was a wonderful infighter. Wonderful infighter Andre Ward was. Salute to the sister, PMB, always showing love. Salute to you, sister. Much love and thank you for the anniversary. Blessings. Salute, sister. Appreciate you. Yeah. What's up, TZ Frank? Ward would get on the inside with Canelo and rough him up. You know what I mean? He would keep Canelo Alvarez backing up. You know what I mean? He's just too rough. He's too big, too rough for Canelo. This is not gonna be like a Canelo versus Mayweather fight. And Mayweather destroyed Canelo from a scientific standpoint. You know what I mean? Boxed him from the outside and just made Canelo look like a child. You know what I mean? Made him look immature. And but Andre Ward will be more brutal with it because of, he's not. Ward don't fight like Floyd. Andre Ward's gonna get on the inside. He's gonna push him back. He's gonna hold one arm, just tied up and start pounding. Canelo ain't used to being in no fight like that, bro. Even Triple G didn't do that. Canelo's not used to being roughed up and shit like that, and thrown around the ring and stuff. He's just not used to that type of boxing. You know what I mean? Canelo used to having space and guys just admiring their work and stuff, and he get the counter and all that kind of shit. He wouldn't be able to do that with Andre Ward, in my opinion. Mr. Sheldon says 78. You know it's racist to pick anybody over Canelo. Oh yeah, that's what they say. They say it's racist and shit, but I don't care about them children and people like that, like I told you, they people talk all that shit, bro, about black people. Oh, black people always playing the race card. And like, man, all these motherfuckers play the race card more. It's just hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? All last year, black people getting killed and gunned down in the streets, all kind of bullshit happening. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers getting jealous because black people getting attention and shit. Fuck get jealous. You know what I'm saying? Weirdos coming on my Patreon with that bullshit. I swear, bro. I knew they was plotting something. I couldn't put my finger on what it was, but I knew it was some shit coming. You know what I mean? I knew it. You know what I mean? And bam, it was out there recruiting and shit. They wanted to, try to turn motherfuckers and shit. And yeah, they've been plotting and scheming. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue what we're talking about here. So you had I feel like Andre Ward would just be too much. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just way too much for Canelo. And I think he would beat Canelo Alvarez unanimous decision, if not stop him. But definitely unanimous decision. Ward would beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Mr. Thomas Moreland, salute to you, sir. How you doing, brother? Slip the jab, say Mayweather took Canelo to school, put a clinic on him. Canelo had no answers for Floyd. That you could see the frustration in Canelo's eyes. Yeah, Canelo cried after that fight. Canelo Alvarez literally cried after that fight. Y'all remember that? Literally cried after the Floyd fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't cry out tears of joy. He cried from disappointment. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Cried from disappointment. I think that was like the first time. Was that the first time? That might have been the first time I've seen. I could be wrong. It might have been the first time I've seen a fighter cry in the ring from disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, baby girl. The lovely Madam Rose up in here. How you doing, baby girl? You know? So, yeah, what's happening, Drew Titan? I see you in the building, brother. Y'all say Stormy in here. Salute Stormy B-Man. I don't see him. Salute to this homie up, Stormy B-Man up. Boxing News says, how would Ward do against Canelo if he came out of retirement? That'd be interesting because if Dre came back with no tune-ups or nothing like that and just fought Canelo, it'd be a closer fight. But Ward would still beat him. In my opinion, Ward would still beat him. Canelo, like I said, Canelo doesn't have an answer for that style. Nobody has ever, that I remember, nobody's ever pressed Canelo and roughed him up on the inside. I mean, put their head against his head and just banged on his body, slipped with him and shit, you know what I'm saying? Roughed him up, used them shoulders and shit. What people would call dirty boxing, you know what I'm saying? That old school style, people complained about Andre Ward when he was fighting. Dudes who couldn't beat him would complain and say, oh, well, Andre Ward's a dirty fighter, you know. Andre Ward's a dirty fighter, That's what they would say because they couldn't do nothing with his style, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't do nothing with it, you know. You know what I'm saying? But let me see here. Let me see. Salute to the homie. King Makulu in that super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation. Family says Ward stops Canelo, makes him quit. I do respect Canelo for only fighting. He said I only respect Canelo for fighting breaking bread. His fellow Irishman though. Hashtag LDBC. Yeah, he is fighting a lot of them Irishmen and shit. Yeah. Definitely fighting a lot of them. Let me see here. Let's see. Cedric Taylor said Carl Froch especially had excuses. Oh, yeah, you know Carl Froch. Carl Froch was a good fighter, man, but that was a big excuse-making motherfucker there, boy. I'm talking about, please. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker want to talk about all this shit going on with Wilder and Fury. Carl Froch was the biggest. Man, get this dude out of here. All he did was he hated Andre Ward. Couldn't beat the man. Admitted that he couldn't beat Andre Ward, but then would say stupid shit like Ward's just not a draw. He's not a good fighter to watch. He's not this and that. But he admits he can't beat him. Like, bro, shut up, man. Just hater. Oh, crooked nose. You know what I'm saying? A fucking peacock looking ass dude. Salute to the homie. 88 Sports talking that super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, Ward, Hopkins beat Canelo. Yeah, we're gonna go through it though. We're gonna cook it up. Gonna cook it on up. Let's see here. Salute to the homie. Raider time in that super chat showing love, much appreciation, family. Salute to you. All right. So now we got Andre Ward out the way. I think Andre Ward would get rid of he would defeat Canelo. I don't think that's even no good fight. I think he would. A lot of people would be surprised at how effectively Ward handles Canelo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Canelo versus let me see. I'm trying to stick to guys that were really good. You know what I'm saying? At 168. Let me see here. And then we'll go to 160 in a minute. But other guys that was really good at 168. Shit, let's go to Roy Jones. Let's go to Roy Jones. You think Canelo could fuck with a prime Roy Jones? Roy Jones is undefeated at 168. At middleweight, he was undefeated. He only lost that, you know what I mean, when he went up. In his prime, he only lost to Montel Griffin at light heavyweight. But, you know, Griffin was a real good fighter too, but Roy came back and put the flip-flops on his ass. But I think that Roy Jones just destroys Canelo. It's not even a contest. I think Roy Jones embarrasses Canelo worse than Floyd Mayweather did. You know, Floyd was smaller than Canelo, and he was more skilled than Canelo. He embarrassed him. Roy Jones is bigger than Canelo and faster than Canelo, stronger than Canelo, smarter than Canelo. That's just an ass whooping waiting to happen. You know what I mean? That's like, you know, your mama saying, wait till your daddy get home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit on the couch and wait for your pops to get home. You thinking about all the shit that's gonna happen. Think about all the lies you can tell and how you gonna get out of this ass whooping, you know? Or it's like when the school bully tell you, yeah, I'm whooping your ass after school, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta sit your ass there in the classroom the whole time just waiting, you know what I'm saying? Thinking of some plea you can cop, you know what I mean? That's what it would be like for Canelo Alvarez fighting Roy Jones Jr. It's not even a contest, in my opinion, at 160 or 168. I think Roy beats the dog shit out of Canelo Alvarez. I mean, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I don't think it's anybody, even hardcore Canelo fans, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Dre's Finest in the super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says, Big Nephew, 78, salute, fam. He says, LDBC, stand up, you dig? Yes, indeed. Salute to the homie Dre's Finest. What it do, family? Let me see here. Robert Singleton in the Cash App. Much love, much appreciation. He said even UK fans didn't like Froch. Nah, they didn't, man. They didn't. I was mad. I was low key mad when he beat George Groves and shit too. I like George Groves, but you know. Oh, Junior say Canelo cried at dinner with Oscar. What? Man, Canelo crybaby, man. Canelo crybaby. Let me see here. Jordy King in that super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says Canelo with Duck Jones. Oh, these are all facts. All facts. If Roy Jones was fighting today in this climate, and Canelo Alvarez would be ducking Roy Jones. We all know this. That's a great point, Jordy King. Canelo Alvarez would be ducking Roy Jones. He would be ducking Andre Ward too. If Ward had a belt at 168 today, Canelo Alvarez would be going around him And the excuse that everybody would be saying is, well, Ward don't bring nothing to the table, man. Well, Ward, he's not a draw, it's the risk versus the reward. Ward needs to fight Andrade. Ward needs to fight Jamal Charlo before he can get an opportunity. That's what they would say. And they would do the same thing with Roy Jones. Y'all know it. Don't matter how exciting Roy was and the flashiness and shit, they would say that, man. Y'all know what time it is. Let me see here. Phenomenal Mexican in that super chat showing love. Salute, homie. It says Canelo versus Prime De La Hoya. A Prime De La Hoya? I can't say a Prime De La Hoya because I'm doing from 160 to 168, and I don't believe De La Hoya was in his prime when he went up to middleweight. But if we go from De La Hoya at middleweight, just say the De La Hoya that fought Bernard Hopkins versus Canelo. Interesting. That's an interesting one. That's interesting. Oscar versus Canelo. I might have to go with Canelo on that one. I'm not sure. It's a lot of different ways you can look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Canelo. I'm gonna go with Canelo over Oscar. At 160. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, Oscar was a great fighter. He fought everybody, for the most part. But I think Canelo was a little too slick for him. I think Canelo would be a little too slick for him. But you never know, man. I mean, Oscar has a history of he used to get a lot of gift decisions and shit, but he lost some close ones too. Oscar lost some close ones. We never seen Canelo really lose no close ones. Canelo is more favorite. The judges tend to favor Canelo style more. 205 Entertainment and more in that super chat. What it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. Is he would be ducking James Toney like the plague. Of course, man. Man, we're gonna get to that. We definitely gonna get to that one. Stormy B, man, in that super chat showing love. What it do, Stormy? Much love, much appreciation. Says if Roy was around today, Canelo would have the best landscaping business this side of boxing. Cinnamon landscaping. Yeah, he'd be doing something. That motherfucker be doing something. Anything other than fucking with Roy Jones Jr. I know that. Let me see here. DJ Zion Love in that super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says good morning and blessings to you, 78. Ward will have to KO Canelo. If it goes to the cards, Canelo will get the nod. I disagree. With that because I don't think Canelo wouldn't look like Canelo versus Andre Ward. Like the Canelo we used to seeing, the slick Canelo, the one who, pretty much controls the distance and shit like that and counters the shit out of people. He wouldn't be able to do that with Ward because Ward would be in his shit. Ward would be pushing him backwards. Ward would make it a rough, rugged fight, and Canelo would have to he would fight an uncomfortable fight. Ward would tire out Canelo. I'm saying he would tire him out. Rob Singleton back in that Cash App. Much love, much appreciation. Said Canelo with Duck Jones like Mikuchowski did. Yeah. Absolutely. Let me see here. Let's see before we move on to the next fighter. Jeff, the producer in that super chat. Much love, family. Salute to you, homie. Thank you very much. Brother Gregory X in that super chat. What it do, family? Says I'd take Oscar over Canelo because Oscar had more heart and wouldn't be a big ducker. Hashtag LDBC. Yeah, I mean that's a way to look at it. I mean that's really a tough one. Oscar versus Canelo. I don't know. Not Rob Sportsman Lee, my bad. Sports Guy 17 in super chat. What it do, family? He says, to this day, I still believe Oscar lost to Pernell. He did. I think Oscar De La Hoya lost to Pernell Whitaker. I think Oscar lost the fight to Ike Corte. Man, Oscar De La Hoya versus Ike Corte was a good ass fight, man. That was my shit, bro. I used to love Ike Corte, man. That was a fucking squabble right there, man. You know what I mean? Corte was mad. Corte hitting that motherfucker with that left hook. Yakum was getting Oscar ass. I'm like, damn, Corte finna get him. Yeah, Oscar came back, had him a little flurries and shit. You know what I'm saying? He knocked down Corte. I might watch that fight this weekend. Oscar versus Corte. That was a good ass fight, but I thought Corte beat him though. You know what I'm saying? I thought Felix Strum beat him too. Was that Felix Strum? I think it was Felix Strum, I think. Beat Oscar too, I thought. Jordy King in that super chat, what it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says, but Joe Kawasaki beat Canelo. I honestly, bro, I think Joe Kawasaki has the skills to beat Canelo. Would he get the nod on the scorecards? I don't know. Depending on where they fight, I guess. If they fought in the UK, most definitely Joe Kawasaki would get the nod. They fought in America. I don't know, man. I think it'd be a very controversial fight. But Kawasaki was a beast, man. Joe Kawasaki could fight. Very, very talented dude. You know what I'm saying? Slick. You know what I mean? You know, but on points, that'd be interesting. Very interesting. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna call that one a draw right now. I'm gonna call that one a draw. I'm gonna call Kawasaki versus Canelo a draw. I don't know who I think will win that one. I think that's too close to call for me. You know what I mean? Salute to the brother Drew Titan in that super chat. What it do, Drew? Salute to the homie. He says, real talk, Oscar never ducked any smoke though. Yeah, Oscar, you know what I'm saying? He was there. There's only a couple people Oscar didn't fight, but I don't know the circumstances to why he didn't fight him. But for the most part, Oscar fought the best people of his era. You know what I mean? He fought the best people of his era, you know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, ladies and gents. Let me see what these likes look like over here, man. Let me see what these likes look like. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes up to 400, man. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 400. SSBBW status. Let's get them on up. Let's get them on up, y'all. Let's see here. The real songster says Canelo needs to fight one of the Charlos, period. Yeah, he needs to fight him. But Canelo get away with ducking and playing these games because they paying him handsomely to fight nobody, So if this is anybody else, the whole boxing world would be in an uproar, the whole boxing world would be talking about, oh, this person needs to fight, I mean, just imagine for a minute if Earl Spence had gotten a deal, he finna get $25 million to fight 3 Liam Callum type motherfuckers, you know what I mean? That's a nice little lick for Earl, right? But you know what would happen? All the boxing writers, you know what I'm saying? All the boxing enthusiasts would all come out making little articles and videos about how this is ridiculous. This is everything that's wrong with boxing. And, Earl Spence needs to step up. He needs to fight this guy and that guy. That's what they would do. But with Canelo, people, they let him do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on the man money. I'm saying I'm glad he got an opportunity to make him some money and shit like that. But, yeah, you got to fight one of these dudes, man. Because he got it within his grasp to prove that he can beat these guys. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even be no problem. It's only a problem because of the stalling out and excuses that's made by the fans for why the fight shouldn't happen. That's where the beef comes from. You know what I mean? We as fans have a right to suggest fights and put that shit in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? It's only when the fans of that said fighter make excuses on why the fight shouldn't happen. That's where the beef starts. You know what I mean? You say, hey, Canelo should fight, Jamal Charlo. Oh, no, Charlo, he don't deserve this. What has he done? That's when the beef starts. Hey, Canelo should fight Demetrius Andrade. They both over there on his own. Oh, Andrade, man, boo-boo's stupid, man. Boo-boo is doo-doo. I don't want to see this fight. All that kind of shit, But it's funny to me because when it was Triple G, when Canelo was ducking Triple G a few years back, the whole world got together and shamed Canelo and made him fight Triple G. All the boxing writers was calling Canelo a duck. The fans was calling Canelo a duck. I'm like, damn, this is interesting. Everybody's riding with Triple G and then his right to get a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Not just one, but 2 motherfucking fights with Canelo. I mean, they pressed that shit. They wanted Triple G to beat Canelo so bad. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was able to go ahead and whoop on Triple G though. You know, but it's funny to me, you know. But then dudes want to come over here talking that bullshit to us. Like, man, get out of here. Motherfucker ain't nothing but the fucking white man's dogs and shit. Let these motherfuckers try to, press this motherfucker to fight Triple G and shit. But when we trying to press him to fight motherfucking Charlo, something wrong with that and shit, you know. Fuck up out of here. Let me see here. We got Young Deezy 2007 in the super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. Says salute 78. Canelo versus Jermaine Taylor. Interesting. Very, very interesting fight. Woo! The Jermaine Taylor that fought Hopkins. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a good one there. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I got Jermaine Taylor. Yep. If you're talking about the Jermaine Taylor that fought Hopkins before he started having issues. Yeah, yeah. I got Taylor by points. Taylor on points. Close fight though. Very close fight. You know what I'm saying? Close fight, man. Because Canelo would hold his own. He would hold his own against Jermaine Taylor. He would definitely hold his own. And we ain't trying to say Canelo like no chump, he garbage or nothing. He would definitely hold his own. But I got Jermaine Taylor on points. That's a good ass fight there. See, I forgot all about Jermaine Taylor. Good fucking fight. Yeah. Phenomenal Mexican in that super chat. What it do, fam? Salute. He says people get mad when I say Canelo a duck. Fight David. Yeah, he should fight David Benavidez. That's an excellent fight as well. Fight David Benavidez. You know, that's what David Benavidez should be harassing him. David Benavidez should be out here, causing a ruckus about Canelo ducking him. You know what I mean? Like, bro, why are you trying to get my leftovers? You didn't want the belt when I had the motherfucking belt. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to sneak through the back door and, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of shit, man. That's what David Benavidez got a good case to shit all over Canelo. You know what I mean? But he don't want to do that. You know, he'll say a little something here and there, but he ain't gonna take it full force and shit on Canelo. You know? Let me see. Let me see here. Snacks B. Salute to the homie Snacks B. In that super chat, what it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. Says Winky versus Jamel at 154. I got I got Winky on that one. I got Winky right. Yeah, at 154. I'm gonna go with Winky. Winky was a bad motherfucker, man. But it depends, you know what I mean? That's a close fight too. You know, it depends on how active Mel is in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how active he is. You know, you can outpoint Winky if you're active enough, but you ain't gonna knock him out though. Winky defense was too sharp. You know what I'm saying? Way too sharp. But Winky was very intelligent, highly intelligent. I'll go with Winky on that one. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's go James Toney. Okay. Canelo Alvarez versus James Toney. First of all, we already know, just based off Canelo's track record, he would duck James Toney if James Toney was currently a fighter, currently in his prime right now, currently lights out. We all know Canelo will be ducking James Toney. He wouldn't fight him for the same excuses why he's not fighting Jamal Charlo, why he's not fighting Demetrius Andrade. It would always be an excuse about money and who don't sell and all that kind of stupid shit. Okay. But on the boxing note, James lights out Toney, I believe, knocks out Canelo Alvarez. I believe so. I think he beats the dog shit out of Canelo. I think Roy, now this is interesting because I think Roy outpoints Canelo. I think he humiliates Canelo, but outpoints him, Canelo can't win around type of shit. But James Toney, I believe, knocks out Canelo. He gonna get up in this shit, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be right there. Canelo gonna get comfortable, start throwing his little combinations and shit. Canelo got a little pop on his punches, a little flair. And I think lights out Toney gonna catch his ass, catch him and lay him down. Lay him down. Look at this idiot, man. Yeah, block that weirdo dude up in here. The child. Block the child that's in here playing on his mama's computer or his daddy's computer, whoever gave him a computer. Jermaine Bean in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Salute to you. Says, you think EA will bring back Fight Night? He says, them the only. He says, them the only way we getting those matchups. Well, yeah, that's the only way we're gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy matchups. So, I mean, I don't know why they took away Fight Night or any of these boxing games. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it wasn't selling enough. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the issue was. You know what I'm saying? But that'd be dope. Let me see here. Jordy King. Salute to Jordy King in that super chat. What it do, fam? He says Nigel Benn, Eubank versus Canelo. Man, Nigel Benn, very good fight. Very good fight with Canelo. I think that'd be a bloody fight. I think Canelo will get pieced up in that fight. That's interesting, bro. I think Canelo is more skilled than Nigel Benn, but I think Nigel Benn is a better fighter, if that makes sense. Let me see here. Close fight. I actually, in Eubank too, man. I'm gonna give the edge to Canelo. I'm gonna give the edge to Canelo. I don't know if he'll win those fights for sure, but I'm gonna give the edge to Canelo on those two fights. You know, uh, and the reason why I say that is because I never got a chance to see Nigel Benn. Well, I did see Nigel Benn, but I never got a chance to see, them guys. A lot of them good UK fighters. I never got a chance to see them fight with like Roy Jones and James Toney and shit. But you got to see G-Man Gerald McCullum versus Nigel Benn and shit. But I want to see them guys fight like James Toney and Roy. So we can get a better gauge as to how good they are and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would lean towards Canelo with them two. You know what I'm saying? Lean towards them. You know what I mean? Smash the like button. Let me see what these likes look like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, hit the like button. We gotta get the likes up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get the likes up. You know the haters is in the building. Get these likes up to 400, man. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all sitting on your hands today for some strange reason. I know what y'all doing. Cecil Robinson in that cash app. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Said, what about Gerald McCullum versus Canelo? Another interesting fight. I got the G-Man, though. Yeah, I got the G-Man on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go with the G-Man. Absolutely. Smash the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Let me see here. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. What's up, HC Boxing? I see you in the building. All right. So, guys like, Mikhail Kessler and motherfucking Carl Froch. I think Canelo could beat those guys. I think he could beat them guys, you know what I'm saying? Just barely, you know what I'm saying? I think he can beat Froch. Mikhail Kessler was decent. I think he can probably beat them, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think so. You know what I mean? No. But let's get to 160. We can do 160. Let's go to 160. Talk about, the fights up in there. Great fighters up in there. No. But I do think one of the guys from the UK, though I think probably would have beat Canelo, is what's the boy name? Steve Collins. I think Collins might have beat Canelo. Him, Kawasaki, I think they might have beat him. Maybe. You know what I mean? Let's go to 160 though. At 160, let's go ahead and get to the smoke. Let's get to Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Canelo Alvarez. Absolutely not. Unless y'all disagree. If you disagree, don't be afraid to say you disagree. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree, I think Marvin Hagler beats the shit out of Canelo. You know, I don't think it's even a contest. I think Hagler is just too rough, too rugged. Chin second to none in the history of boxing. You know what I mean? The ability to box and punch. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he would outwork Canelo Alvarez. Definitely win on points, possibly stop him. But yeah, I got Hagler in that fight. Anybody disagree? Press 1 if you got Canelo Alvarez. Press 1 if you think Canelo Alvarez would beat Marvin Hagler. I say the work rate, absolutely. The work rate, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. Yeah. Okay, ain't nobody picking Canelo beat no Hagler. Okay, that's good. Let's go with let's move on from that then since we all agree. Let's go to 160. Who we got? Carlos Monzon. Canelo versus Carlos Monzon. I think Carlos Monzon, same reasons. I think the work rate, I think it's too much for Canelo. Canelo's a good fighter. I'm not trying to say he's shit or no shit like that, like he trash. But you know, I don't think he can beat Carlos Monzon. I don't think so. He said Hagler by decapitation, huh? How many of y'all think Canelo can fuck with Carlos Monzon? Press 1 if you got Canelo over Carlos Monzon. Tavares Dot said Carlos Dog. Yeah, an easy ass whooping. It's a kind of a brutal ass whooping possibly. Mm-hmm. Okay. Flexing homie said he got Canelo over Carlos Monzon. Can't stop, won't stop. Said he got Canelo over Carlos Monzon. Quincy Carter. Okay. AOB Easy got Canelo over Carlos Monzon. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got a few people who think Canelo will beat Carlos Monzon. That's interesting. Okay. All right. All right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Salute to Fanan Nadan. Fanan International Boxing in that super chat showing love, much appreciation, bro. For listening to the general. Salute. Appreciate that, Fanan. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we just shooting shit, doing some fancy matchups. That's all. What else we got up in here, y'all? You said Mike McCallum versus Canelo. It's a good fight. It's a real good fight. That's a good fight, man. But that's a winnable fight for Canelo. And I fuck with Mike McCallum, heavy. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest. You know, but I think that's a winnable fight. You know, Mike McCallum never got the respect he deserved. Respect he should have got. He never got that credit. You know what I'm saying? And I think Canelo is definitely in that fight with Mike McCallum. He's in that fight, but you know, beating him is a whole nother ball game. But I think he's in that fight. I don't think that's a fight like I would pay to see. Like that's a fight I would be like, oh shit, you know, Mike McCallum versus Canelo. You know, that's some shit I gotta sit down and watch. That's like, you know, to me that's like the uh almost like a Trinidad De La Hoya. Even though Trinidad De La Hoya fight sucked, I'm saying like as far as like status goes, that's how I'd be looking at it. You know what I mean? Yep. But yeah, I would be going with Mike McCallum in that fight though. But that's definitely a winnable fight for Canelo. Let's see here. What y'all say here? You say Tommy Hearns versus Canelo Alvarez. At 160, I got Thomas Hearns. Too long, too man. This and very, very intelligent, man. Tommy Hearns knew how to fight tall, man. I always used to get mad at dudes who, you know, have this long rangy, body, but then they fight these wars on the inside and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, and they don't know how to, fight behind the jab and shit. Thomas Hearns could do both, but when he was boxing, it was a thing to watch, man. It was a thing of beauty, you know what I'm saying? Tommy Hearns boxing, man, his boxing ability was just like unbelievable, man. That's boxing, bro. Tommy Hearns is boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Emmanuel Stewart, man. Tommy Hearns was a fucking boxer, bro. If you look up boxing in the dictionary, Tommy Hearns' face should be right there. A right hand from hell. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tommy just had a few small little chin issues. You know what I'm saying? A few small little chin issues, because you can't even say he got chin issues. Really, you can't even say that. Motherfucker just got hit. You know what I mean? Got hit by some good dudes and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jordy King, salute to the homie Jordy King in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Said Triple G does not beat any of the guys you mentioned. Now hell no. Now we ain't even talking about Triple G. Everybody. It's a unanimous decision that Triple G suck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Triple G suck. The scorecard on whether Triple G suck or not is 118 to 100 or some shit. Whatever the fuck them scorecards be. Get him the fuck out of here. Triple G suck. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, Tommy Hearns, he beat the shit out of Canelo, man. That's a fight I would love to watch too. Man, I miss Tom. I wish we had a Tommy Hearns right now, man. For real, for real. Yeah, the hitman, man. But I'm telling you, Motor City Cobra. That's my dude, Thomas Hearns. Yeah. Oh, Canelo versus John the Beast Mugabe. Woo! Now you getting there, huh? John the Beast Mugabe. Mugabe might fuck around and knock Canelo ass out, man. I think Canelo's more skilled than Mugabe, though. Canelo got more skills than him, but Mugabe fuck around and knock Canelo ass out. I'm not sure. That's a winnable fight for Canelo if he can not get hit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Sports Guy 17 in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, I still thought Martin Lawrence would have got Thomas if he was paying attention in the ring. You crazy as hell. Hashtag LDBC. Man, Martin lumped up Tommy Hearns lumped up Martin something vicious, man. That was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life, man. When Martin came out of that room, man. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that shit, bro. When Martin came out of that room, man, that nigga was lumped the fuck up, bro. Oh man, that had to be the funniest shit I ever seen in my life, man. That was the stupidest shit ever. This nigga head was lumped all the way up. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Y'all gotta go back. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, if you're too young and don't remember, go watch it should be on YouTube, episode of Martin TV show, Martin Lawrence TV show from the 90s. An episode where he fought Thomas Hearns and shit. He was talking shit. And man, you gotta just watch the whole episode. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Let me see here. Sports Guy 17, that super chat, what it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. He says, then he asks Gina for a kiss. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, man. Hilarious. Oh man. That shit was stupid as hell, man. Oh shit. All right, let's talk about some more. Let's talk about Canelo versus Bernard, the executioner, Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Bernard Hopkins, B-Hop, one of the greatest, definitely one of the greatest middleweights of all time. You know what I'm saying? Longest reigning middleweight champion and shit, B-Hop. We'll talk about that after this. 88 Sports Talk in that super chat. What it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation, bro. Since when Tommy Hearns knocked out, Duran. Yeah, that was vicious. Yeah. Yep. Jab to the body, come up top. Booyah! Man, that was like a fucking that shit was like a fucking fuck that. That's like the definition of world star, that type of shit. Yeah, that was vicious. Yeah, he sent Duran home savagely. TB Rice in the super chat, much love, much appreciation. Said Martin boxed as a team. Yeah, Martin used to get down. Mm-hmm. Eddie Murphy did too. A lot of them guys wanted to be boxers growing up. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy used to box. They say Eddie Murphy and Martin had hands and shit. Yeah. Now Bernard Hopkins versus uh Canelo. I think that fight would go a similar fashion to Andre Ward versus Canelo. The difference is Bernard Hopkins would be even more dirty. Like Bernard Hopkins is the king of dirty boxing in his prime. Like a lot of young people are going to look at Bernard Hopkins' antics as an old man and don't even look at that shit. I mean, you can look at it for historical purposes, but that's not really who Bernard Hopkins was. That's Bernard Hopkins after a lot of his athletic ability and stuff had eroded, and he was just surviving off of good sound boxing discipline and technique. And he was, Bernard Hopkins had became a con man later on in boxing shit. Motherfucker would fall out the ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga acting like somebody shot him. He would do all kind of weird stuff. You know what I mean? But back in when he was at 160, he beats the shit out of Canelo. I'm talking about rough, rugged, beat the fuck out of Canelo. Canelo would be crying to the referee. He'd be pushing Canelo against the ropes. Hopkins had very good defense, man. He had a way of sneaking his right hand in there without getting hit. You know what I mean? He just snuck that shit in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Old man prison tactics and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, man. B Hop was just too rough, too rugged, man. I see Canelo crying. I see Canelo roughed up. I see Canelo just not wanting to be in the ring with B Hop. And let's be real, he would duck Bernard Hopkins as well. With Canelo's track record, he would be ducking Bernard Hopkins right now. Y'all know this. You know what I'm saying? Iceman says Shakur says Canelo beats everybody. Shakur Stevenson said Canelo beat everybody. Who? Everybody who? Who's everybody? I know Shakur didn't say Canelo beat everybody all the time. What Shakur think Canelo will be everybody that's available today? Okay, that's his opinion. But I know he ain't said that about no all time stuff. Maybe he talking about everybody, like all the Liams and Callums, everybody who work at the left Twix, right Twix factory. Canelo beat them for sure. What's happening, Focus Ball? I see you in the building. Said Julian Jackson, huh? Julian Jackson, powerful, hard, man. Had to be pound for pound, maybe one of the hardest punching boxers, if not the hardest punching boxer of all time, pound for pound. Julian Jackson is a monster, man. Monster. You know, not the greatest of skills, but punching power, get your ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass right up out of there. Mm-hmm. Drew Tight said Canelo beats everyone in steak eating. Mm-hmm. He beat everybody in ducking. Let me see here. Yep. So I got B Hop. I got Bernard Hopkins over Canelo. Anybody disagree with that? Anybody got press one if you got Canelo beating B Hop? That's what I'd like to know. That's what I'd like to know. Let's see here. Nobody, ain't nobody picking anybody crazy. Okay. Chris Evans says he got Canelo over B Hop. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. I don't see it. One second, yo. Yeah. All right. So who else we got up in there? Who else we got? What about Okay, well, we can use Sugar Ray Leonard. And he did fight Hagler at 160. Let's use Sugar Ray Leonard. Canelo versus Sugar Ray Leonard. How many of y'all think Canelo Alvarez would beat the Sugar Ray Leonard that fought Hagler? How many of y'all think Canelo would beat him? That Sugar Ray Leonard is coming off a layoff, came in there to fight Hagler. How many of y'all think Canelo would beat that Sugar Ray Leonard? Press 1 if you got Canelo over Leonard. Press numero uno. Let's see. Tavares Dot says Sugar Ray Leonard beat the brakes off of him. Okay, we got some Canelo fans in here. They think Canelo gonna get it. The end game say he got Canelo winning. Almighty Law say he got Canelo beating Sugar Ray Leonard. I can't pronounce the dude name. Let me see here. See. Salute to Phenomenal Mexican in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, your fantasy 4-fight card of all time fighters. Oh man, if I could put together my own fantasy card, shit. Okay, now we talking. If I could put together, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yes, indeed. Let me see here. 4 fights on the card. Give me. Let me start with the main the main event. Give me Mike Tyson, a prime Mike Tyson. This is the main event. A prime Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. Okay? A prime Mike Tyson, I'm talking about 1986, 1985 through 1988. Now, we know Mike Tyson was still prime after 88, but he didn't have Kevin Rooney. So I'm going to stay when he had Kevin Rooney. So Mike Tyson, let's just say hypothetically, give me the Mike Tyson that fought Michael Spinks versus the Muhammad Ali in his prime. Before Muhammad Ali prior to the government fucking them over. You know what I'm saying? So let's deal with let's have that as the main event. The co-main event, I would have Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Yes, that's how much I wanted to see that fight. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is the co-main event. 2 more fights. Give me give me let me see. Give me Manny Pacquiao versus Julio Cesar Chavez. Pacquiao versus Chavez. Oh my God. Pacquiao, I'm talking about the juice Pacquiao. When Pacquiao was on that shit, Chavez don't need no juice. I mean, the motherfucker he don't need it. Pacquiao versus Chavez. And then 1 more fight. Let me see here. 1 more fight. I would go, let's say Floyd Mayweather versus Roberto Duran. Floyd Mayweather versus Roberto Duran. Pacquiao versus Chavez. Wilder versus Joshua. Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. I'm in heaven. Yep. If I get that card, fucking forget about it. Can't tell me shit about boxing. Let me see here. Say Floyd versus Pernell Whitaker. Nah, see that's I'd love to see that fight, but that's a chess match. I want to see some asses get whooped. You know what I mean? Jordy King in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. Says, I love all the heavyweights you mentioned, but I'm going with Wilder and Tyson. Okay, you want to see Wilder and Tyson fight? Okay, yeah. See, I would want to see. See, it'd be different if I already seen Wilder versus Joshua, and I know Wilder gonna knock out Joshua. Then I can start putting together them other matches. But I want to see Wilder versus Joshua. I really, and Tyson Fury just in the way he fucked it up with his cheating ass bullshit. But I want to see Wilder versus Joshua. You know what I mean? Get that one going. I honestly believe Wilder versus Joshua is an all-time great fight. I do. I think that fight would be a hellified fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder gonna knock his ass out, but I think it's gonna be a great fight. Floyd versus Duran would be a wonderful fight because Duran wouldn't respect Floyd. Like all the stuff that y'all saw Maidana do in the first Floyd fight. Maidana is a homosexual compared to Roberto Duran. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be interesting. You know what I mean? Take Floyd, the best Floyd at let me see, the best of Floyd, because I want to see Duran. We could have Duran at 147. We could have the Duran that fought Ray Leonard, and we could have the best Floyd, the best version of Floyd at 147. Unless y'all want to put him at 130. So if you put him at 135, I gotta go with Duran. You know what I'm saying? So if you say 147, it becomes a better fight, and I got Floyd. But it's close. It's a good fight, but it's close, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got Floyd getting them. You know what I mean? But ironically, I tell people this all the time. Motherfuckers get mad at me. I got Sugar Shane Mosley beating Duran at 135 though. Sugar Shane Mosley was a monster at 135, bro. A monster. Couldn't fuck with Sugar Shane. At 135, Sugar Shane Mosley was like a mini me of Sugar Ray Robinson or something, man. Just unbelievable speed, power. Man, just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. I got all Sugar Shane Mosley fights on fucking DVD somewhere in my basement. Got all Mike Tyson fights, got all Larry Holmes fights. Well, most of them. I got a lot of shit. Muhammad Ali shit. You know what I'm saying? On DVDs in my basement, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here though, man. I'm gonna get ready for the trio. I'm gonna catch y'all tonight. I should be doing my show tonight, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. I'll give it y'all in a minute, man. Thank y'all for joining me. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat and everybody came through showing love today. And I'm up out of here though. Deuces. Smash that like button on the way out.